Morning guys, it's Karen and I thought I would do a hair care routine video for you, but kind of show you me doing it. I'm not going to show you washing my hair. I think everybody knows how to wash their hair, but I'll put my conditioner in and show you how I do it, and then I'll show you how I blow dry it, and then I finish it off now with the Babyless Big Hair. So it does take a long time to do my hair though. I've just noticed it's got a lot of hair on it, so I will need to speed that end bit up because that would be really boring just watching me blow dry my hair and then with the Babyless Big Hair. But I can give you an idea of exactly how I do it, and then I'll talk to you about which products I use through the process. So this is kind of the starting point for me here, that I start with dry hair. And in fact, the first thing I'm going to do is take out my earrings, because obviously when I'm leaning over the bath, because I'm just going to wash it, you know, I'm not having a shower or anything like that, I'm just washing my hair. So the first thing I want to do is take my earrings out so they're not in the way. When I know that it's going to be hair washing day, the evening before, I put something in my hair normally. It could be something simple like one of these leave-in conditioners, like this is the Charles Worthington Salon at Home Moisture Seal Overnight Ultimate Hair Healer, or it could be the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Nightcap Overnight Perfector, something like this. And I'll just put a couple of handfuls of this in if I'm not 100% sure if I'm washing my hair or not, if I want to maybe get another day out of it, because the reason I do that is because it's not too kind of greasy, and it actually makes your hair feel quite nice the next day. But it's also, I use it as a pre-conditioner. If I definitely know I'm going to wash my hair and I really want to give it a good condition, I will use something like olive oil or almond oil or any oil I've got in the house. I don't have any to show you here, but it would normally be almond oil, and I will just saturate my hair with it, and then the following day wash it out with the shampoo that I'm going to show you. Or sometimes I use products that are meant for leaving in. So like I had an organics coconut serum, and I didn't particularly like using it afterwards, so I would just put that on the ends of my hair and leave it for a little while before washing my hair. But the other thing I sometimes use is this, and this is super cheap. This is about £2, and it's the Vitapoint leave-in conditioner. I've never actually tried it as a leave-in conditioner, but it's very greasy. So just take something like that and just put it at the ends of my hair, and like I said, I do that either in the morning or for like, I don't know, about an hour before I wash my hair, just to give it that kind of precondition. Or you can use something like the Philip Kingsley Elasticizer, and obviously this is an extra step, and I don't do this every single time. I just do this if I'm prepared enough or if I'm remembering. Okay, so I think I'm going to go and make my lunch because it's lunchtime, and just let that kind of sit on the ends of my hair. Doesn't look too ridiculous, but I'm not going anywhere anyway. Then what I'm going to do is tip my head over the bath and use the shower attachment, well, it's actually the shower in my room, to wash my hair, and I will wash it with this. This is what I use 9 times out of 10. It's the Tresemme Deep Cleansing Shampoo, and I like this because it takes any build up out of any products you've been using, and to me it leaves a nice blank canvas to put on a really nice conditioning treatment. So I'm going to use this and rinse it out, and then I will put a microfiber towel around my hair. So I'll squeeze it over the bath, squeeze the excess water out, then put this microfiber towel, sorry it's a bit dirty, it is just freshly washed, believe it or not. I'm not sure what it is that stains it. I dread to think it's maybe my makeup, it's maybe foundation where it's around my head, you know. But I got one from Amazon, I got one from Marks and Spencer's. I've got quite a few of these. They're great to take away with you as well, because you normally only get 1 towel each in a hotel, and then this way you've got a hair towel and it's really lightweight. Anyway, so I put this around my head, and I will walk around for maybe only 10-15 minutes just to get as much moisture out of my hair as possible. And then when my hair is towel dried, I will put in my conditioner. And now I don't have that here, but the next time you see me will be when I have washed my hair with my Tresemme. I wash it, I put 1 little handful and just give it 1 wash, and then I sort of half rinse it out, and then I put some more shampoo in just to make sure it is really squeaky clean, and then thoroughly rinse it. So the next time you see me will be when I have my towel dried hair. Sorry guys, I realised I just missed out a step. After this conditioner has been in for a little while, or even now, I will brush it through with this is a type of, what do you call it, Tangle Teaser, is that what they're called? It's the ones that you can buy in Boots. Yeah, I think they're called Tangle Teaser, but this one I got from, I think I got it from Cocktail Cosmetics. But you can get them in quite a few places now. I got one in TK Maxx as well, they do a green one, and just brush through it before I wash my hair, because that means that I'm getting the tangles out before it's wet, and it's much healthier to brush your hair when it's dry than when it's wet. It doesn't mean I won't comb through it when it's wet, and with conditioner in it I will, but it'll just be much more tangle free. Okay guys, so I washed my hair, and that's me been wandering around for about 10 minutes with my microfiber towel on. So I'll take that off. I'm going to leave this here because I'm putting my conditioner on here, so I'll need it. The conditioner I'm using, I am turning to one that I haven't used for ages, but this is one of my all-time favourites. This is my kind of ultimate, what I turn to when I want my hair to feel lovely. So it's the Keratin Repair, Advanced Keratin Repair by Pantene Expert. So the Pantene Expert collection, and this bit is very important, the blue bit, because you can get a purple one which is, I think, age repair, but I find this one the best. So I use a lot of conditioner, so that's it there. And I always start at the roots. I don't know why. I suppose everybody's got a way of doing things, haven't they? So I put the most of it on the roots there, and then I'm just putting whatever's left through there, and then I'll do another blob the same. Now I used to use a lot more when I had long hair actually. What I'm doing now is just putting it in the middle bits there, which can get tangly. And then I will brush through it again with that tangle teaser type comb, or a comb actually, because I normally do this in the bathroom, and so I would probably grab just a wide tooth comb. And the reason I'm doing this is to make sure that the conditioner gets into every strand. So this distributes the conditioner through my hair. I need to wash that. And then I will put another bit at the ends again. So now I've brushed that all through, I'll just put that in my hands and just get the ends and make sure I coat the ends in that conditioner, because I'm going to leave this on now. Now, it will make my top wet still, so I'll normally just like clip it up with some kind of clip. I'll use one of my, these are for my Velcro rollers, but again, I've got one in the bathroom because I'm normally in there and I don't want it to soak my top. So I'll clip it in this. And that will be me wandering around the house like this for as long as I've got, really. I've got my towel here to wipe my hands. You know, just until I'm ready to wash it out. It could be an hour, it could be half an hour. It's normally about an hour or two, so I will come back when my hair has just been rinsed out. So I'll just lean over the shower again and rinse it out, or I'll have a full shower and rinse it out, or a bath or whatever, and I'll see you then. Okay guys, so that is me rinsed out my hair, and I've been walking around with this, again, another microfiber towel on my hair for about 10 minutes, just again to really soak up all the water so that I've got it as dry as possible before I start blow drying it, because I don't want to be blow drying it for too long. So if you hear a squeaky noise, it's Watson is sitting down there, and he's got these sort of, I think they're called magic sponges. There's nothing in them, it's just a piece of sponge, but it makes a really funny squeaky noise. Actually, that still feels quite wet, because what I would normally do is leave it on for a while, and then I'd switch the towel around to the kind of bit that haven't been focused on my hair, if you know what I mean, and then dry it for a bit longer. Okay, so I'm going to put two products on my hair. I'm going to put something for root lift, and this is what I'm using today. This is the Schwarzkopf Got to Be High Volume Volumizing Spray Mousse. I really like this. But the other products I've got the TG Bedhead Queen for a Day, which is okay. I don't think that's amazing. What else do I use for volume? Well, I've got a little Wella mousse. I like mousse in my hair, but I feel like when I use mousse, it needs washing quicker. It gets to wash day quicker. And the other thing I use, I haven't got here, is the Dove, oh, it's up there. This is something else I use at this stage, the Dove Oxygen Moisture Spray. So that's pretty good for volume. But today I'm going to use this mousse, and I'm going to put it where I need volume. And I like that this is a spray. Do you see it? It just comes out, it comes out fine in a fine sort of mousse spray, as opposed to one big blob like normal mousse does. So it's easier to get kind of the places you need. So I'm just spraying this on the roots, obviously. That should be enough. Then on the ends of my hair, I'll use something like this. This is the Essence Ultime Omega Repair Beauty Balm. Or I will use something like the Paul Mitchell Smoothing Skinny Serum. This one is supposed to make it quicker to blow dry. So I'm just going to use a couple of pumps of this BB Balm. Smells so gorgeous, and I just use this on the ends and a little bit on the sides, because I do tend to use straighteners and whatnot on the side, so I want to protect it, you know. And then I actually used more than this, would you believe, when I had long hair, just because it was so hard to get a comb through it. And then I use a spray. So this is the L'Oreal Ever Reach. I love this. You can see I've used half a bottle, and I quite like this one as well. This is the Organics Thick and Full Biotin and Collagen. And I like to use this again on the ends, just to kind of make sure I've covered the whole area, you know. So I'll just take it and give it a light spray, and then a light spray that way. And a little bit everywhere else. That one smells quite nice as well, but not as nice as that Essence Ultime. So now I'm ready to blow dry. Now, to blow dry, let me just get my strange parting. I've got a parting that is not in the middle, but it's not at the side either. It's kind of diagonal. I don't actually use a brush to dry my hair. I just dry it upside down normally. So a lot of times you'll see me disappearing, and that's because I'm flinging my head upside down, and I just use my fingers and I just sort of ruffle it, and then when it's almost dry, I'll switch over to the Big Hair Babyliss. So the hairdryer that I use is the Babyliss Bellissimo, and this is the best hairdryer I've found, to be honest. I love it, and I'm fussy with hairdressers, I'm fussy with hairdressers as well, but I want a really long lead, and this has got a long lead. I don't know the length of it, I'm afraid, but this is, I think, a 2000 watt, does it say on it? 2200 actually it says. It's got 2 heats and 2 speeds, but they're separate, you know, so you could have it on cool but really fast, or you could have it on hot but really slow. I have it on the medium heat now. That's something I changed last year. I just think it's kinder to your hair. I used to always have it on the hottest so that I could get it dry the quickest, and then I use it on the fastest speed. But it's very powerful. This is the most powerful one I've used. So I'm starting off with my roots. Again, I really want to start off on the roots and get those dry where that product is. And I'm not always, Watson's trying to steal stuff over there. I'm not always got my head upside down. Like at the minute I'm doing this side bit, and I'm just, if you want volume, always dry your hair away from the way that it lies. So like I'll dry all this bit over this way because I want it to lie over that way, and it will just give it a little bit more volume. So that's my hair kind of 80% dry, so I'm just going to clip most of it up. I just want to have that bottom back bit visible. It's this bit here, and then I'm just going to kind of section it into 2. And this bit I'm going to curl up because that's kind of the style, you know, and I'm going to use the Babyliss, so the brush turns. So I'm going to use it on, you can't use it on cool, so the brush doesn't turn on cool, but I'm going to use it on number 1. So if you don't have a Babyliss, one of these Babyliss tools, then you could use a Velcro roller on this, you know, put your hair up, blow dry it with even a round brush, and then put a Velcro roller in it, and then just keep on with the rest. That's what I used to do when I had this style years and years ago, before these even existed. That's what I did. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit more down, and this is the bit that's still going to turn up. I'm still going to be rolling it upwards. Okay, so now we're moving on to the top section. So I'll just let everything down except for this maybe fringe bit here. Just pin that up. Oops. And so this bit I'm going to be drying under. Okay, the rest of this middle bit here, this big chunk of hair, I'm going to try and dry mostly over this way, because then when like I was saying, if you blow dry it in the opposite way, when this bit comes back over, it'll have some volume. So I'm just going to take each bit and sort of blow dry it under this way. Okay, so that is my hair dry and done. So that's it finished. What I finished with is something like this. This is the Sassy Replenishing Balm for dry ends. But if I'm not going to buy this again because this is pretty expensive. I would again use something like my Vitapoint or a Serum or something like that biotin and collagen oil mist. So just do a really soft mist over it. And then a little bit of something like this just to smooth out any flyaways. You can see that sort of oil actually. I maybe did a little bit too much oil there. And if that's the case, if you do that, because I can be too heavy-handed when I think I'm being soft, you can just use your hairdryer and just blow dry that. Should take away a bit of the oiliness. So that's me done. I won't put anything else in it at the moment because I'm not going anywhere. I might spritz on a bit of spray just underneath here, like that, something like that, if I'm going out, just to keep that out of my face. Maybe on this side too, actually. And this, I mean, this will stay like this for most of the day. Tomorrow it won't be quite as, won't have as much volume, but what I will do is something I just got in the post today is use these. These are the Babylist Root Boost, and they are crimpers. Just make sure they're not hot. And like I said, they just arrived today, but I ordered them after watching Nisha from Sugar Puff and Fluff. I'll put her video down below so you can watch it. And she demoed using these on the roots of your hair for giving it lift. I assumed my hair was too heavy, but I used these before I washed my hair just to see. And oh my goodness, what a difference it makes. So I'm really chuffed and I can't wait to use those. So like I said, my hair will lose a bit of volume tomorrow, but I will use these at the root. And I will also use a little bit of this Living Proof Instant Texture Mist. I'm not sure what I'm going to use when this runs out because I'll probably not buy this one again. Because although it does, you know, did that video, it does give you some lift. But it doesn't stay very long and you have to kind of keep on doing this through the day. And I'd rather find something that has a little bit more hold. So I'm still kind of on the hunt for something that I can put into my dry hair just to give it a little bit more lift. I just remembered actually this is something else I use as a finishing spray because I've got 4 shelves worth of hair products, and that's not including shampoos and whatnot. And I've got some others kind of just hanging around as well and on my bedside table. But this is the Wella SP Luxe Oil Light Oil Spray. It's like a mist, I'll show you. So where I use that one's a little bit heavy. This one is much better. And it's just, like I said, a fine mist that gives you that nice sort of smooth finish. And if you don't want to buy the Wella SP one, because this one's quite expensive, the Schwarzkopf do a great one. Now, what is it called? It's in a bigger bottle. It's about that size of a bottle, but it's thinner, and it's just, they only do 1 oil mist. And actually the next time I'm in town I might buy a bottle because it's kind of my holy grail, and I would use it over and above this. This was just something I bought along with something else, you know, to try. I have got a lot of products, a lot of hair products. Like I said, I've got 4 shelves worth, so I won't always use the exact products I've used today. I will kind of mix and match and use different ones depending how I feel, and I just like trying new things as well. If there's anything specific hair wise that you want me to do a video on, like maybe, I don't know, the best hair oils or something like that, I don't know, if there's anything you'd like, then please leave a comment below and I'll do my best to do that for you. So I hope that this was useful for you. Maybe you picked up a tip or two. Let me know what your favourite hair products are or hair tools, and I think that's everything. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.